Who is Imo? And what does initial D means? There are many mysteries in One Piece, and recent episodes of One Piece are really chaotic, revealing many of the secrets. So without wasting much of a time, let's get into the video. Let's start with how world government was made 800 years ago. The world government was founded by 20 monarchs 800 years ago. As the creators of the world, they relocated their families to Mary Geos. They eventually became known as the Celestial Dragons, and have been reigning over the world for 800 years. Inside, the 20 monarchs treated each other equally, and to avoid any of them rising to become a dictator, they intentionally installed an empty throne and placed their weapons around it as a symbol of the oath that no one will sit there. Meanwhile, in the 20 countries that lost their royal families, new monarchs were selected and have been in place ever since. Therefore, the names of the royal families of the first 20 have been removed from their home countries. But the Alabasta was different. Queen Lily of the Nefeltari family had her name remain in the first 20, but she didn't become a celestial dragon and went back to Alabasta, so the Nefeltari family still exists in her country. For that reason, to be exact, there are only 19 weapons surrounding the throne. But the twist here is, Queen Lily never made it back to the kingdom of Alabasta. Her younger brother ruled the country thereafter. Queen Lily also left a short letter 800 years ago has been passed down through royal family of Alabasta for generations. What is initial D? And secret of Poneglyphs. As Imo explains and goes, D is the name of the people who once opposed us. It has appeared in various places in recent years in hollow shells who don't even know the meaning of their own name. But like everything else, it stems from Queen Lily's blunder 800 years ago. Same with the scholars who sniff around the 100-year void, and the pirates who seek the Poneglyphs to hunt treasure. If it weren't for Lily's mistake on that day, the loathsome artifacts called the Poneglyphs would not be scattered all over the world. One damning hypothesis can be made about this past event. Were the Poneglyphs unleashed really by mistake? Or was it planned? As Cobra was referring Queen Lily not with her full name, Imo asks for full name. And it turns out that Queen Lily has D initial in her name. The name Nefeltari D Lily makes Imo angry and he attacks Cobra. Sabo, who's been witnessing all this, comes out to help, and world government reveals their dark and monstrous side. Sabo tries to help King Cobra, but to let Sabo escape he sacrifices himself and tells him that the Poneglyphs bear the flag of Dawn. Nefeltari D Lily. I think this is the short letter by Queen Lily, and it tells us that Poneglyphs are not only roadmaps to the One Piece but something more greater. Also, they takes advantage of Sabo's presence and frame him for murder of King Cobra. Remember when the country named Lelougia vanished by Imo? It was actually not destroyed by Imo but weapon made by Vegapunk. Imo wanted to test the power of that weapon, and Sabo also happened to be in Lelougia, but he was leaving the country, so he witnessed the destruction. There is also another theory that suggests that weapon is ancient weapons named Pluton, Poseidon, and Uranus. Wapol also ends up witnessing everything and makes run for his life. Vivi, who is captured by CP0 for some reasons, also takes advantage of Wapol running wild in castle and makes an escape. Remember, when Straw Hats were on their way to Egghead Island, news of King Cobra's death and Vivi's disappearance made headlines, and Straw Hat roasted Zoro for his manly words. It now makes sense. And with that being said, that's it for this video. If you enjoy, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.